Timo. Timo.
Alright, y'all asked, or TJ asked me to show you kind of how I do this, so I'm going to give you a little idea of what I do. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you do, then go ahead and get this crap out of the way.
Building ban.
Right, start out, first thing I did, you can see, started by building a bunch of housing. That way I can continually make villagers without having to worry about getting capped off. And of course, as always, send your scouts out. Find the sheeps and goats and whatever else. Basically, the first part is just make tons of villagers. Usually, I put one guy making or gathering the wood. That way, I'll be able to keep building houses later, and then I'll also have enough for the mill, which I usually will set around in this area somewhere. And then a lumber camp, which later in the game I'll set right here and right here. The reason I set up two is so that I'll have two different places to be gathering wood from. They are not, situated in one area and then they get in each other's way and it slows you down. So I put some here, some here. If you were smart like me and realized the fact that you're playing on a water map, you would have just noticed it when your scout went by right here. So you want to take one of your villagers, throw a dock up here, over here, something like that. Go ahead and get fishing boats out and get that set up. That way you can get more food coming in through fishing ships. And then if you're gonna set up a dock, you're probably gonna want to go ahead and put 2-3 villagers on wood early. That way you have enough wood to get a couple ships. What the AI are doing. Yeah, and you can see the AI do about the same thing as me. They already got their mill up. Guys gathering. Got one dude chopping wood. Two guys, actually, three guys chopping wood. They're doing the same thing. Oh, so I'm sure you know, but this right here, this is wrong. What they're doing, they have one villager on each cow. You don't want to have one villager on each cow because they rot and you lose food. So do like this, and all of the villagers are on one, so you have minimum waste. You can also, if you're not too busy, you can keep track. Like right here, I got my mill building now. Keep track of how much meat. You can tell it right there if you click on the animal. Keep track. Grab cow, like as soon as you're about to see it go out, put one right next to where that other cow was, like right outside where they are. I didn't do it here, but I think I do it here later. That way you don't have problems with these guys getting retarded and killing 3 cows at once. So you want to micromanage those a little bit. See how much I've explored. Yep. I don't know why I send him way over here like that. I don't really need to. I need to search around in this area. All this right here. All that's where I should have been searching. Anyway. See, I got 2 wood choppers going now, so I can start getting a little more wood. I have to get a lumber camp put up pretty soon. All you need is a mill and a lumber camp to get to the next stage. So, costs 100 wood for the lumber camp.
Timu.
Alright, now if you're paying attention, you should grab this cow, move it down to
Zachar.
right in here, somewhere in this little area. Right outside where they are, so they can travel as far. About 12 guys is probably pretty good. Usually I try to go to feudal age once I have about 25 villagers or so. It puts me behind the computer, but it'll help me fly through the next stage. So I don't have to spend as much time doing that. So slight delay going to the next stage, but helps you get more food. You go a little faster. You can see I'm putting up the lumber camp now and get that constructed. Got 4 wood choppers going. I think usually I try to go 5 wood choppers and about 20 food gatherers. Oh, this is something new. When you're gathering wild animals, shoot twice, run him back, take your other guys and have them kill him. You're going to get a little bit of damage, so make sure you research loom before you go gathering the boar or having whichever one it is. He'll just chase this guy, then you can just go hunt him. But yeah, that's how you lure them. At least the pigs. You can't do that with like the deer and stuff. You have to like go around them and then push them this way. Shooting them basically. Just a neat trick that helps. It's like if you didn't, you'd have this boar way the heck out here, and you'd have to walk all the way back and then all the way back. So, and I didn't do a great job of luring her right here. I think I do it.
Timu.
Her waiting. Now we're done. Take her. 2 shots. Shot. Walk her back. Gather all these units.
Zachar.
She'll take a little damage. And boom. Send her in. And garrison. So right next to the base. 330 food. See how the allies are doing. They're doing look at that. Look at that. They do the same thing. Yep, see, they're doing the same thing as well. Garrison them in. He just did this wrong, because now the garrison, the boar lost aggro, so he's going to go back to where he was. Now he's got to do it all again, because he's stupid. Way to go, stupid. And as you can tell, I'm not doing too smart. They've got a dock. I haven't got mine yet. I need to get one up. Boom. They're in the feudal age. They slightly beat me, but I mean, you can see my research is right there. I'm almost there. So, and plus I have tons of resources, food and wood right now. But I'm not exactly sure how much they have right now. Let's look. Who's this red guy? Yeah. Alright, these guys doing pretty good. 100 and 500 versus my 500, 700. So I'm beating him in wood, but that's about it. Let's see about the other guy. Yeah, he doesn't even have any wood. He's got about 700. So not bad. Like with this, I'm killing off the deer because I know that I think my villagers hold 33 or 35 when they're gathering from wild animals. And so you can use that to your advantage. Whatever it is. Yeah, 35. I hold 35. So I can take out 2, 3 deer, save myself 3 trips. Like I took out all 3 of these deer instead of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to do one at a time. So you can kind of just peek and see how much each one's holding. And then you can tell I got 3 deer on my villagers. Finally wised up, decided to put up a dock. I'll get a fishing ship going here and going here. Meanwhile, make sure you're always producing villagers. You don't want to stop, especially when you hit feudal age. I'll probably get about another 10 villagers in the feudal age. And I'm not microing very well, but these guys, yep, right to wood. Or, oh, gold. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not sure what they're doing. Oh, I put these guys to farm. Well, they should have been going there. Put him right there. And he starts gathering.
Bạn.
My second fishing ship. Yeah, make sure you don't do this right here. Forget about one guy that's still out there. The way the AI works when you're hunting is when they get full, they walk back, turn it in, and then walk back to wherever they killed it at. So if there's still an animal there to gather, they'll keep gathering, and if not, they'll just sit there and stand there like this idiot. And that's one villager that's not doing anything. He's basically going to waste. So make sure you don't do this. Make sure you pay attention. Scout is still scouting. Scout. Set these guys over here to the side because I didn't want them all left in the way, and then I'll individually set each one to do something. I think I didn't have enough wood to build farms. Farms are 60, so I said, well, I'm not going to waste them. I took 3, put them over on mining. I think I took these guys and put them on wood cutting. Yeah, 3 on wood cutting, and then took 1 more and then made her into a farmer because I had enough wood. So make sure you pay attention. Just keep your... don't want to have any kind of villager lag. By villager lag, I mean when I'm standing around wasting valuable resources. Like this one right here, this builder that built all the houses, he could be doing something, and he's not. So, as you can tell, I'm getting smoked to the castle age. That's okay. Let's see, 34. What has he got? Yeah, he's got 27 villagers. Actually, he's got 26, I think. I mean, this guy's got 29. What's the enemy? 23, yeah, so. I'm actually going, I got more villagers, so I'm actually going slower. So that's why. It'll help you, even if you're a little behind. Right now, what I need is the gold, I believe. I'm still creating villagers, you won't stop. Wish I could make this go faster. But I can't. Like I did, built my blacksmith, my market. I'm ready for the Castle Age. I already had it researching. Castle Age is when everything's gonna take off. Because first thing you're gonna do in Castle Age is you're gonna build either between 2 and 3 more town centers. The reason being is you can produce more villagers faster, which means more resources faster, which means more infantry units. And once again, this guy's still sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Get research on the arrows, the Mongols, cavalry, archer unit. I had to did that while I was thinking about it. Trade carts, set them up down here. Go ahead and get some gold flowing. As I hit Castle Age, I went ahead what I did. It doesn't show you what I did, but actually I think if I go back in the video I might be able to see it. I don't want to click anything and it start over though, so I'm not going to. Basically what I did is I had an excess of I think like wood or food or something, so I went to the market and I sold some of it, and then I bought stone so that as soon as I hit Castle Age I could put a castle up, I can put a town center up. So they both cost, this one's 650 stone and then 100 stone and some amount of wood. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Anyway, put it next, town center needs to be next to some resources. This is probably not a very good spot to put it. A good spot to put it would have been this area somewhere, because then I could have had guys chopping wood, I could have had stone being gathered, and then I could have put up 3-4 farms around in this area, around in there, because it takes up about that much space. I could have had a farm here, farm here, farm here, farm here. Not the best placement, but after all, I'm just throwing out villagers is really what I'm doing. Another good place to put it would be like right in here. This area right here is another good spot. I think I put it right here. The reason being is you can have, it's right here, you can have guys gathering for wood, for stone, and then you can put up more farms. Make sure when you hit Castle Age, you're going to want to build a monastery as quickly as possible. I don't do it very fast, but you need to make sure you do it. Reason being is these beautiful things. Relics. Generate gold for free. Don't cost you a thing. I have 2 of them. So I need to get some monks to carry those relics quickly before the AI takes them. Trade carts are rolling. 45 gold each trip. As I finish the castle, I'll build a monastery. Monastery right there. If you're playing with more of a water sea based game, you would definitely want to be upgrading your galleys or fire ships, whatever the enemy's primarily using. They usually use it both. As you can see, they have a bunch of fire ships. Best thing for a fire ship is the demolition ship. If you're playing as the Vikings, the Viking longboats absolutely destroy. And then I got my town centers producing. Got handcart being researched. So keep on doing. 2 people per queue. I got another town center being researched or built right here. So just keep that going. As you get your castle, start building a couple units because you don't know what these Shadowheads are going to do. As you can tell, they already got a few units. See what they're been spending resources on boats, so they're not as heavily invested. Allies over here attacking already. Start by building a few of your elite units, or your unique units, not elite. Make sure your monk is being created as it's built. Gather up those relics. I'll be able to do it in a minute. And then you need to have, there should be 2 guys in queue right here. There should never be a lull. There should be 2 in there. There should be 2 in there, and I'm not doing it. You can see I got 2 guys that I'm not even microing. Make sure you keep them microed. Yeah, that's the basis of it. You're basically just going to start mass producing villagers from this point on. Usually when I hit about 100 villagers is when I'm good. Got the relic garrison in here. 3 gold. Beat that. Yeah, about 100 villagers is usually about where I like to stop. Depends on how the game's going. If I get attacked first, sometimes I can't afford that. Being that I have all the extra resources, go ahead and start throwing up my first wall. Second relic. Villagers trading. Go put them on wood chopping. That's about it. Just make more villagers, more villagers, more villagers. While you're producing them, start putting villagers, building farms around here, around your town centers. Around your town centers. This is a bad placement, so I said it's a bad placement right here on this one because it kind of eliminates the room you can put farms in. Better if I put it over here somewhere. Or you go over here. Area. As you can tell, I'm already researching Imperial Age because I have the resource for it. And I'll be the first one to Imperial. So I kind of lagged behind in the Castle Age, but I more than made up for it when I hit Imperial Age first. So how that works. So I decided to research gill nets, which makes these guys go faster. I didn't need a lot of naval this game. My allies were on both sides, and I knew that they were more than supported. You can tell they were alright. I knew I didn't have to worry about it. Not for a while anyway. Then, elite units. Got villagers going. Villagers being made at all times. Yeah, from that point on, I think you've got the idea of it. Hopefully helps y'all a little bit. Basically the rest of the game is pretty boring. Basically take a bunch of these guys, go down here, kill him, move down here, this guy dies, that's the end of the game. Yeah, first to Imperial, as you can tell, right there. First one, so. Anyway, that's how I do it. Hope it helped you guys, and yeah, have a good luck. See if it works for you. Hopefully it helps. As you can tell, this is the in-game stats. Economic. I didn't beat him by too much, but I did beat him in some aspects.